First and foremost, want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Hey, sister, you got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes. You got a few minutes. But look at the sign. Come see what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna have you long. You don't gotta be on camera. You can stay out. You don't gotta be on camera. It's for edification purpose because people be watching the videos. So, you know, I'm basically getting into the Bible. You believe in the Bible? You believe in the Bible? All right. So, have you ever read it?
Why you answering this question?
Cause I want to see where your head at before I get into it. You ain't on camera.
Never mind.
Yo, sister, 2 minutes for the Lord. You got time for the Lord, sister. You know when the last days, America finna be destroyed. It could be destroyed tomorrow. World War III is coming. Let me get this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Our people just walking around thinking it's sweet, man. Thinking that nothing ain't finna pop off. That nothing that we got to worry about. Let's see what the scripture says about our people, man. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel does not know, my people does not consider. They are a sinful nation. I mean, the Lord said the ox and the ass, the two dumbest animals, they know they owner. If an ox and an ass get lost, they know they owner. But Israel, they don't consider. They don't know who they owner is. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? You got 2 minutes?
I'm not.
You got 2 minutes? All right, what's your nationality? You're Hispanic? Hey, you'll be an Israelite, king, and you part of God's chosen people. You know, blacks and Latinos and Native Indians are the Israelites according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So look into the Israelites. You know, we got to repent and keep the commandments. You know, when the last days. So just make sure you look up Israelite. And that's your nationality.
Appreciate it, my guy.
Yes, sir. Most definitely. You know, so let me get it again. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel does not know. My people does not consider, man. The Lord said, hey, his people don't even consider, man. His people don't. Sister said she only got 2 minutes for the Lord, man. Our people don't have 2 minutes to consider who they is according to the Bible, man. They don't consider it. It's a prophet out here, man. It's a prophet out here warning the people what's to come to America, man. America is on one leg right now, man. Babylon the Great is on one leg. Hey, our people waking up around the whole world, man. We not black. We not the color of the crayon box. We're not African American. We're not Negroes. We're not colored. We're the biblical Israelites according to the Bible, man. We God's chosen people. But our people don't have 2 minutes to try to figure out who they is in these last days, man. The Lord said we are a sinful nation. A people laden with iniquity. A seed of evildoers. Hey, the Lord talking about our people right now, man. The Lord said our people are a seed of evildoers, man. All you got to do is read the scriptures. Read the scriptures yourself and you will see what the Lord said our people are evildoers. You can just look now. Our people don't got 2 minutes for the Lord. 2 minutes for the Lord, man. The person that allowed, hey, man, he sent his son to die for your sins, man. You don't got 2 minutes for him, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, our people going on with the cares of the world. Hey, the cares of the world not going to always be here, man. This world is vain. Everything that you see right now is vain. How you doing, sister? How you doing? You checked out that flyer I gave you?
I did.
All praise. So, yeah, man. Hey, man, this world that we living in, all this stuff that we see is vain. You know what I'm saying? The cars, the clothes, the buildings, you know what I'm saying? Your house, all that's vain, all that's temporary, man. Hey, but the words of life is everlasting, man. The things of this world, hey, the world, these words is living, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's high time to wake out of sleep. Hey, you blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, y'all the Israelites according to the Bible. It's high time to wake out of sleep, man. Hey, the Lord is sending his son real soon, man. Death, destruction, and violence is coming to this place, man. You need to know how to get saved from it, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel. Hey, man, we forsaken the Lord, man. We forsake the Lord. The Lord didn't forsake us. We forsake the Lord. Hey, King, I got 2 minutes. All right, y'all Israelites, when the last days, America's going to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Repent and keep the commandments. Hey, man, so the Lord said we forsook him, man. We forsook the Lord, bro. We came in to start doing our own thing, man. You know what I'm saying? That my boy right there, that's a spirit. That's a spirit, man. That's a spirit 3 times, man. Hey, man, but we forsook the Lord, man. The Lord didn't forsake us. We forsook the Lord. We said F the Lord, man. Our people set up idols. Our people worship these celebrities, man. Our people don't give a damn about the Lord, bro. The Lord said you forsake me. Hey, man, what the Lord said in Proverbs 1:26, man. Let me get it. Hold up. Proverbs 1 and 26, man. Let me talk to my boy. He said, Proverbs 1 and 26. He said, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear is coming. So the Lord said he gonna laugh at, when all hell break loose, the Lord said he gonna laugh at people's calamity. That's when you gonna have people try to call upon the Lord. That's when you gonna have people, you know what I'm saying, trying to get right with the Lord, but it's gonna be too late. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Hey. What's up, bro? You good? Hey, that's the spirit, man. That's the spirit, man.
What's up with you? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
What's up, man? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man. Spread the word, man.
I talk to you, man. Let me hear something
Hey,
real quick.
I'm finna get King real quick. I'm finna say the same thing basically I told you. You know, I had class with bro. I you know what I'm saying. So, basically I was telling King right here. You know, we always run into each other when we come out here.
Yeah,
You know,
too, man.
that's the
Yeah,
spirit
too.
though.
Yeah, too.
But I was basically telling King, you know that let me see. Let me show you this chart real quick. You see yourself on this chart, King? All right, so this on this side, this what God called us. This what tribe God called us. But this side is what America called us. These are the names that America called us. You know what I'm saying? So me, I more than likely would be from the tribe of Judah because you know we say Negroes right here. You know. Yeah, we the Israelites. Yeah, we the Israelites. That's our nationality, but we come from different tribes. It was 12 tribes of Israel. You know, but we'll be from the Israelites from the tribe of Judah, the Israelites from the tribe of Benjamin, the Israelites from the tribe of Levi. We all be Israelites, but we come from different tribes. Because Jacob had 12 sons. So we'll be the Israelites, right?
Someone what I mean.
Hey, you could more likely. And in reality though, we've been scattered so much around the world, we really don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really could be from the tribe of Benjamin. I could be from the tribe of Levi. We've been scattered so much around the world, but this just a visual for people to see. They can see themselves on the sign. You know what I'm saying? Because our people been taught that they black for so long, African American. We've been taught that we were Negroes for so long. You know, we don't know who we is, man. We came up here to America, we lost everything. We lost our heritage, we lost our customs, we lost what we used to do back then. We lost everything when we came over here. So the Lord said, hey man, now is the time to wake up. And our people are literally waking up. But you have some people, I actually asked the sister say she ain't had 2 minutes for the Lord. She said she ain't had 2 minutes for the Lord. She stood right here. She said, nah. I said, you got 2 minutes for the Lord? She said, not today. She putting the Lord to the side. How she know hey, she might not live tomorrow? The Lord knocking people off left and right. The Lord is killing a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? He killing a lot of people, man. But you know, these the times that we living in, it's gonna get real worse than this. We ain't seen nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen, these are the beginning of sorrows, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord said, matter of fact, let me get this real quick. Let me get some of this. Because the Lord, he wrote about it, man. He said it's gonna get bad out here. This second Ezra, chapter 16, in verse 16 to 22. He said, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine. So the Lord said it's gonna be a lot of people on earth that's gonna perish of famine. And famine is when,
like when he's starving.
yeah, starving.
Okay.
It ain't gonna be no food because, hey man, it's gonna come a time that all these storehouses that you see, they gonna go empty. The truck gonna stop delivering. So it ain't gonna be no food in these restaurants, and you gonna actually live. You gonna real life have people starve.
I ain't even trying to interrupt you.
You good, King?
I heard about that.
Which one? The chip.
You think it's gonna happen for real?
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna put. They already pushing it in some countries. Like they put it in your arm, and then you gotta scan it to get into the store. Cause money ain't gonna mean nothing real soon.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That money's gonna slowly fade away.
Right. And you have rappers and all, they counting, you know what I'm saying? They got money to their ear. They got money counting. Hey, that's slowly going away. It's gonna come a time you gonna see $1 million on the ground. You ain't gonna even pick it up, cause you ain't gonna better use it. Cause they gonna want you to use that chip to get in. They already pushing it. You know what I'm saying?
That they were using that stuff on monkeys and stuff already.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And then it's this app on my phone I follow. It's called End Time Headlines. It's on the app, and they show you all the stuff that's going on around the world. And they pushing it fast, man. I think over there in the UK, over there in UK, I think they already pushing that chip. You know what I'm saying?
So you say it's called what?
End Time Headlines. And it be stuff on there every day. But the news like NBC, BBC, they not gonna tell you some stuff that's going on. They try to hide. They try to keep you distracted. You want to go, Kim? You don't got to. You can. Yeah, it's recording though. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff that's going on around the world that the big time news ain't telling our people about. But you have whistleblowers and people that's behind the scenes. They putting out stuff that's going on. Hey, it's famines going on. It's famines going on in certain countries. It's certain countries that got famines going on right now. But it just ain't here. It ain't hit here yet.
So what's the name of it again?
End time headlines.
End time.
Yeah, it's a website. It's a website too on the internet, endtimeheadlines.com. But they also got an app. I'm talking about every day, brother. Every day, prophecy is coming to my phone about what's going on around the world. But America have blinded our people, man. America got our people thinking that nothing ain't gonna happen. Cause at one time America was that country that nobody wanted to mess with. And everybody was scared of America. But now these other countries, they ready, man. If America's get into this war, these other countries are ready to get down with America, man. And we can be saved from this, cause it's coming, man. Revelations talk about it. You know what I'm saying? The mighty prophets Jeremiah, Ezekiel, they talk about it. And Ezra's talk about it, man. This stuff is coming to this place, bro. And you good, King. And we got to be safe from this, man. I don't want none of my people to die by this, man. You know, it's gonna be missiles hitting this place. It's gonna get real bad. It is. It's prophesied in the scriptures, man. It's prophesied in the scriptures that like World War III, it gotta happen. But we don't have to be here though. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be here. The Lord said He gonna save 1/3 of His people, man. You know what I'm saying? But 2/3 of our people gonna have to die. And He said, this 2nd Ezra 6:22, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Man, so the Lord said, hey man, it's gonna be famine going on. You're not gonna be able to wake up in the morning, go to breakfast, get some breakfast. You're not gonna wake up. You're gonna be able to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, go to your refrigerator. It's gonna come a time that it's gonna be no food, man. And only the Most High gonna be able to feed you. You're not gonna be able to go to McDonald's. You ain't gonna be able to go to Zaxby's. You ain't gonna be able to go to Walmart. It's gonna be low on food. Like people gonna be people gonna be out here fighting for food. Like the purge, it's gonna be something like this, but it's gonna be 10 times worse because we're gonna be actually living in this thing. The government ain't gonna help us. The police, it ain't gonna be no police department. It ain't gonna be none of that. It's gonna be like every man for himself unless you got the Lord. He said, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So you're gonna actually have some people try to escape the hunger. You already have people right now stacking up on food. Probably they house full of food. They already know what's coming. So the Lord said, hey, they're gonna escape the hunger, but the sword gonna destroy them. You know, they're gonna have the modern day sword is the gun. Our people use guns now to kill people, because back then they used swords. So He said, if you escape the hunger, the sword gonna destroy you. So people gonna stack up on food, and somebody gonna come into their crib with a gun and kill them and take their food. So what's the point of you stacking up on food just to get it took? You know what I'm saying? And the Lord said, He said, and the dead shall be cast out as dung. So He said the dead gonna be cast out as dung. Dung is doo-doo. You gonna be seeing a lot of dead bodies on the ground. It ain't gonna come a time that it ain't gonna be no more time when you bury somebody. When they die and you bury them and you'll have a funeral and all that. The Lord said people gonna be out here, their body gonna be like dung. So you might see thousands of people on the ground dead. And the smell gonna be in the air, it's gonna stink. But the thing about it is though, if the Lord on your side, you don't gotta worry about none of this, man. You know what I'm saying? Is the Lord on your side, you ain't gotta worry about, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff that's coming. You ain't gonna have to worry about famine. The Lord fed Elijah with ravens. There's this man named Elijah in the Bible, he needed some food. The Lord sent a raven down to feed him, man. So how much more us? We ain't gonna have to worry about that. I'm talking about the people, my brothers and sisters that's doing wickedness, man. The Lord said they're gonna have to worry about famine. They're gonna have to worry about violence, man. He said their bodies gonna be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? So it's gonna be a time, man. It's gonna be very low in the whole world. It's gonna be very few men on the earth, man. A lot of our men gonna get put to death. A lot of men gonna get sent to war. World War III, they're gonna be sent to war. A lot of our men gonna get killed by the sword, which is the modern day gun. A lot of our men gonna die of hunger. So it's gonna be a lot of women roaming the earth, looking for a man of the Lord, man. The Lord said in Isaiah 4:1, He said, let me get it real quick. Because the Lord said in Isaiah 44:1 that 7 women gonna take hold of one man. they said seven women gonna take hold of one man because
Just due to the shortage of men.
right, that's true. Isaiah 4:1. He said, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So you're gonna have 7 women, man, trying to take hold of one man, trying to walk with him wherever he go. Y'all ever seen the Book of Eli? Y'all, you need to watch that with Denzel Washington. It's on. I think it's still on Netflix. It's called The Book of Eli. It's a very spiritual movie, man. You had this girl. She seen what he was doing. Basically, he had a Bible. You know what I'm saying? And the white man was trying to get the Bible from him, but you know he wouldn't let him get it. And it was this woman. She seen how powerful he was, and she tried to cleave onto him, which is wherever he goes, she wanted to go. She wanted to be protected by him because she seen that the Lord was with him. So it's gonna be a lot of women that's gonna try to take hold of a man. And you have a lot of our women say they're independent. A lot of them say, I don't need a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm the prize, I don't need no nigga. You have dykes out here, you know what I'm saying? They don't need a nigga, they the nigga. But the Lord said, hey man, you gonna even have dykes trying to take hold of one man. They gonna put a dress on. Hey, these women, our sisters out here that say they independent, they don't care, they don't need no man, they gonna be the same ones that trying to looking for a man. Where he at?
Man, I be
Where he
saying
at?
that same stuff.
Right.
I be like, women out here be saying, oh, I don't need a nigga for nothing and all that. I be like, you know, I be trying to ask people like, what do all them got in common? They be like, what? They ain't got no man.
Right,
But they want one.
right.
So they gonna need one.
That's right. And whatever women can't cap, they need a man. They need a man.
And just like us men need a woman.
Right. I mean, a woman, you know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord created a woman to be our helpmate,
Exactly.
to help us out.
Right, because we weren't supposed to be here just, we really not supposed to be alone.
Right, we not. Nobody don't want to die alone. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
my
saying? So the Lord created a woman to help us, but these celebrities done put in our women head, hey, you don't need no man. And they married. Cardi B making all that music talking about she don't need no man, but she married. You know what I'm saying? Sierra, she used to make music, you know what I'm saying she don't need no man, but she married. All these artists.
You think you black?
Who?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can let me get it for you.
I ain't talking crazy, but you be hearing his voice in the morning time.
What you mean, like?
In your head.
I
When you
mean,
wake up talking to him.
I mean-
they be a black man I be talking to.
yeah, hey, that's
You ain't supposed to be loud now. You just gotta listen.
hey, that's real though. That's real though, because the Lord said,
It's real.
let me get that real quick. This Revelation 1:14.
I gotta read Revelation.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, get into that. It's a very deep book, King.
Stuff in Revelations is happening right now.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That's why I just been always been a little scared to read.
You think we living in the last days?
Oh yeah, we've been living in the last days, but now
You don't think we in no time soon though, dude?
let me get this real quick. Hey, King, we real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. We don't know when he coming back, but when you kind of get into the prophecies,
You know they say monsters supposed to be coming out the ground nowadays?
you say what?
They say beasts and all that supposed to be coming out the ground.
You said beast? It's gonna be it's happening, but it ain't happening like right now. But you're gonna have beasts like these wild beasts. They're gonna be roaming the earth.
Oh.
Lions and stuff. They're gonna be let out the zoos. They're gonna be coming. You're gonna see animals you never seen before. It's gonna get bad. But we don't have to fear that though, because the Lord giving us a chance to come back to Him. A lot of the people that's going to have to fear this are people that don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. They want to do whatever they want to do. They don't care if the world ended. They don't care if they're gonna be saved or not. I talked to a girl. Was it a girl? A dude. He was like, he don't care if he gonna get burnt up. He said he don't care. We like, brother, this coming to America. He said I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But it's something to think
Did you
about.
ask him why?
Huh?
Did you ask
He
him
had
why?
walked off. He was walking. He wasn't here though.
Okay.
He was walking. I said, brother, you got 2 minutes. He like, no. I like, brother, this coming to America. He like, I don't care. So I walking. I'm like, how you don't care about this is coming? This ain't nothing sweet. We already know when your water hot in the shower, when you touch it, you're like, but that's hot. This gonna be hotter than that. You know what I'm saying? This ain't gonna be nothing like the water that's in your shower that's real hot. You know what I'm saying? Cause your soul gonna be in there. That's the difference. We really a spirit though. This is just flesh. You know what I'm saying? We a spirit. So let me get this Matthew 24. This Matthew 24 and 37, because the brother had asked about the days, the time. He said, let me get verse 36. He said, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. He said, but as the days of Noah, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking. They were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So the Lord said, basically what he's saying is, right now, we are in the times of Noah. Because you know about Noah, Noah was warning people, it's going to rain. Yeah, he built the ark. He was warning people, he like, repent. It's finna rain, it's finna rain. But folks were looking at him crazy. They were looking at Noah crazy, like, why he been building that ark for so long? He been saying it's gonna rain for so long. We're not finna listen to him. And the Bible said they was eating and drinking and marrying when he was trying to tell them what's to come. So the same thing now. The Bible said we in the same as that time. We warning people that, hey man, destruction is coming to this place, but people still drinking. They don't got a care in the world. They still getting married. You know what I'm saying?
So like when God rises, you think we still gonna be here like when he rises or not?
You said like when he, what you mean like when he?
That's like when he, you know, I mean, okay, because I'm under the impression that God is dead, right? But
God, cause you got God, he not dead, no. You talking about God or his son?
Or his son.
Oh, his son. No, I mean his flesh had died, but he has a spirit though. You know what I'm saying? He's still with us. He not dead, you know, cause he rose again on the third day. So he conquered them.
Okay, so when was the third day?
It was I'm not sure when the third day, but I know it was the third day though. But I'm not sure what day it was. But I can't remember. But I think it was the third day that he rose. But he had rose, so technically he's still gonna be here, and this is how it's gonna happen. So how it's gonna kick off? Cause you know it's chariots. You know about UFOs, right?
Yeah.
You see on movies that it be UFOs with aliens dropping. But those UFOs are real though.
Bro, I always said that type of stuff. I'm like, bro, you gotta get make that type of stuff up.
Right.
Yeah, like, bro, I'm already knowing. I don't know. I don't know, man. I try to dig deep into it. How you think about it?
Right.
Like, where all this stuff right here did come from? Like dinosaurs, all that.
Right.
Stuff. I'm like, bro, come on.
It used to be giants on the earth, man.
That's my point, yeah.
Yeah, it used to be giants on the earth, and it's crazy because that's what Hollywood and all these movies they get their stuff from. They know that the chariots are real, which are UFOs. They know that. And if the end time out, it tells you that they be seeing it. They be news going on talking about they done seen UFOs in the sky. You know, it be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. We seen some at camp. They real, like they small and they flat, they real fast, or they kind of like stars, but they be moving real fast. That's how they look in the sky. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord gonna beam a lot of people up in those chariots, which are those UFOs. And that's how we gonna be saved from this place, man. But a lot of people ain't gonna make it. A lot of people gonna still be here when the missiles getting shot over here. They gonna still be looking up.
Crazy.
It's gonna get real, man. But these times, I think about it a lot though. I think about like, am I really ready for these times, man? And sometimes the spirit of fear kind of hop on you. It's like, dang, like, am I really ready for this? Am I really ready for Jacob's trouble? That's what it's really called. It's called Jacob's trouble. The stuff that's coming. Daniel 12:1, he said it's gonna be a time like never before seen. So these times that we coming across, it's gonna be worse than slavery. It's gonna be worse than the Trail of Tears with the Native Indians. It's gonna be worse than segregation. It said, it's Daniel 12:1. He said, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, withstanding for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation. Even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. So Daniel's saying, man, it's gonna be a time like never before seen, man. And the only people that's gonna be delivered are the people that's found written in the book of life. And none of us know if we found written in that book. So that's why, you know, us, we gotta go hard every single day. We gotta give the Lord our time, man. Not me being honest, I've been slacking on that, man. I've been slacking on giving the Lord all my time. Like,
You think the devil real?
oh yeah. Let me get this. But you have, like the brother said, we talked to him, hey, a devil not underground with a pitchforks and the horns. You know, a devil people. You know what I'm saying? Devil.
Like me and you,
Right, you know what I'm saying? The devil, because devil just means deceiver. You know what I'm saying? Hebrew. It just means deceiver. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nobody underground with a pitchfork, you know, that we was taught. But you know, the devil are people that's are actually people. You know what I'm saying? Through the spirit, because they had demons on them. People had demons on them. Let me get this.
Yeah, they real.
So this was it Revelation?
But be real though, listen. So when it comes time with all this over with, and it's time like, for him to come back, God to come get his church, where we going? Like, is we staying on earth, or is we going up in the sky?
We're going to the sky. Hey, that what we talk, but hey, the new heaven is actually gonna be on earth. 'Cause you know the Lord's Prayer, he say on earth as it is in heaven.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So heaven gonna be brought down to us on earth, but it's gonna be in Jerusalem though, because that's originally where we come from. We don't come from Africa. We thought that we come from Africa, but our people come from Jerusalem. That's our homeland, Jerusalem, Israel. So it's gonna be brought down there. You know, but Babylon, America gonna be destroyed. This place ain't gonna be no more here. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna be took to our homeland. That's when everything gonna be right. Because right now, in Jerusalem right now, you have them fake Jews. Look, here you go right here. You have the fake Jews right here. You know those Jews that call themselves Jews, they say Jewish. They in the land right now. They in our homeland right now. So, but really, what happened was,
And that's what Hitler was.
huh?
Adolf Hitler.
You said what?
I said that's what Adolf Hitler was. He had
The Holocaust. Yeah. He killed them because he killed the fake Jews though. Them ain't the real Jews. We the real Jews though. But they took our identity in 70 AD because this is what happened. A little bit of history. We was in Jerusalem, right? That's our homeland. And the reason why we're not there now is because we fled out of our homeland to escape the Romans. The Romans are these people right here. You know, the fake Jews. They was coming to try to kill us. So our people escaped out of there and fled into Africa to hide from them. So while we fled out, they stayed in our land. And then someone went down when we was in Africa, right? Someone came down to chase us, and that's when the Africans sold us to the white man. And that's how the transatlantic slave trade come about. Because we was taught that Africans were selling other Africans. That what the school teach us. But really, Africans were selling Hebrew Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Because us and Africans, we two different people. Even though we got dark skin, we still different people. Just like Chinese people and Japanese people. They kind of look similar, but they different. So when we fled out of our land to hide from them, they took over our land. So that's why they in our land right now. They're not supposed to be there. We supposed to be in Jerusalem right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this real quick.
So you know what they say his tomb was? Like when they went back to the tomb, he wasn't there no more.
Who, Hitler?
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Well, so why are they there in real life?
Hey, location. It got to be somewhere in Israel. It got to be in. If I'm not mistaken, it got to be somewhere in Israel. But the thing about it though, they're not gonna really tell us. They try to hide like Sodom and Gomorrah. I seen a video of a dude. Sodom and Gomorrah is still here, but it's nothing there. It's nothing there. And you can't build nothing up because it's full of like you try to build something up, it's like lava. So Sodom and Gomorrah, the location that it happened at, is still there. So it's a lot of things that's still here that they got hidden from us. Even the true images of the people of the Bible, that they look like us. And they got those images hid up in certain churches that you ain't gonna never be able to see. That's why you see a lot of whitewashed images on Google of our people. Jesus white,
Yeah.
David white.
I just know that ain't no white man.
They ain't no white man. Well, let me get this real quick. I'm finna prove that, cause it's very important. Because you have a lot of people say color don't matter. It does matter, because like if it didn't matter, why is it in the Bible? Why is it in the Bible how he looked? And why did you change the color of him if it didn't matter? Hey man, color is very important, because who wouldn't want to know how the greatest man that ever walked earth looked? Who wouldn't want to know that? And that's
like us.
He looked like us, so they had to change it because they didn't want us to know that. Because if we would have figured out that he looked like us, they would have gave us power. We would have felt like we was something. But they wanted us to think that we was nothing, so they couldn't let us know that he looked like us.
Let me ask you something.
What's up, King?
When I was in church this Sunday,
What's up?
you know, the pastor said, in the Bible, he said, you know what I'm saying, it's harder for a rich man to get into heaven.
It is.
Why? How? Explain that to me.
Okay. The
Break
reason.
it down for me.
All right, come on. It's the reason why the scriptures say that is because you have a rich man. He don't wanna. It's gonna be hard for him to put everything that he got away and serve the Lord, because he focused on his money. He think that he already, if you try to tell a rich man, hey man, the kingdom of heaven is already coming, you're gonna have gold, you're gonna have all this, he already think that he got everything. You know what I'm saying? He got money, he got the cars, he got the females. So it's gonna be hard for you to talk to him because he already thinking that he got it.
He rich and materialist, but ain't rich in spirit.
Right. He rich.
Bro.
That's true. I mean, it's hard to talk to the brothers, man, to the rich brothers, because you know it's gonna be hard for them to humble down and really talk to them because they thinking, no, they already got it. What I need the kingdom of heaven for? I got a mansion. What I need gold for? I got all this money. I can buy whatever I want to right now on earth. Why I need to go to the so-called heaven for? So it's gonna be hard for you to talk to them like that because they feel like they already got it. Not all of them, but most of them, like these rappers and all that. You try to tell them, hey man, hey, you an Israelite, man. Hey, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. They gonna look at you like they gonna keep doing what they want to do. They millionaires. And our people not used to seeing nothing else. All our people used to seeing this. We ain't seen nothing greater than America. So our people think that this is it. They don't think nothing else is coming. So they ain't gonna take you serious if they got the money and all that.
I'll be right back.
Oh, you good, King? You good, King? But let me get this real quick. That's real though. I used to wonder that too. Like, why the scripture say that? But then when you think about it, it's like that makes sense. You know? Yeah, he.
What the hell you thinking?
Right.
Just saying, but like I just be thinking like, you know what I'm saying? Like how can, I don't know, like how can that go off deep? Like, God gave me everything. You know what I'm saying? He gave me the millions and stuff like that. So how can I ever turn my back against him? Or how can I turn away from him?
And it's the thing. Let me get this real quick. That's weird you said that, because sometimes it could be Satan blessing you. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you have the Lord. Let me get this. This Matthew 6:24. He said, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon, which is materialistic things. So, you know, hey, you have just like you have Satan, the Lord gives Satan power too. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes these rappers and stuff, this money that they got, hey, it's not of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got the nicest car, just because you got the nicest house, that don't mean it's from the Lord. Hey, the Lord deal with the humble. He deal with the poor people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he deal with the poor people. You don't gotta have stuff. You know what I'm saying? But for a lot of these people, that, you know, a lot of our people that got all the riches and all that, they didn't get it from the Lord, man. Because a lot of our people had to do a lot of wicked stuff to get what they got.
Okay, so we all up on the impression that the devil's bad, right?
Right.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? So why didn't God just kill him off?
Because God deal with, you said, why didn't God kill the devil off?
Yeah, like, why he just didn't kill him off? He was just so bad.
Okay, I'll say it like this. Because basically, the God, let me get this real quick. Let me get this real quick. So you gotta remember too. Hey, the Lord not all good. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, I mean, he perfect, but he also kill and make alive, right? The Lord he do everything, right? So it said Proverbs 11:1. He said a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. So basically, hey, the Lord deal with just weight. Just like you got tall, you got short, you got dark, you got light, you got good and you got evil. He deal with a just balance. He can't have all good because it ain't gonna be a just balance. Or he can't have all evil because it won't be no just balance. He had to have good and evil. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a movie. You know how in the movies you got a bad guy, you got a good guy always. You know what I'm saying? It's like a movie. We playing in his movie. So he had to create evil in order for the movie to be good. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody don't want to watch no movie when it's just when it's a good guy and no bad guy, or it's just a bad guy and no good guy. Nobody don't want to watch that. So he had to make a just balance. So that's why he created evil, to weigh the balance of good. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he made that. But let me get this scripture real quick to show the brother how he look, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Cause y'all gotta slide out.
Oh yeah, we gotta go.
All right.
What is it?
Let me get this last one. I'm gonna show him. This going into how you say how Jesus looked, right? The Bible said this Revelations 1:14. You said what? You gotta get into it? Hey, I'm actually in Luke right now, but I gotta get into Revelations, man. I gotta get back into it. But it said his head and his hairs were white like wool. So the Bible said Christ's head and his head was white like wool. So we the only people that have woolly hair.
The colors look like gray, right?
I mean, yeah, it's different colors, but the texture of wool is like a sheep. You ever seen a sheep? How the sheep all this hair?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a sheep
yeah.
hair. It's our hair. If you feel a sheep hair,
Only black folk have it
Yeah.
like that.
That nappy like kind
yeah,
of
Yeah.
like brother, like we all got woolly hair. You know what I'm saying? And they said, it's white as snow. His eyes was as a flame of fire. So his eyes was red though, because Christ he drank wine. You know what I'm saying? He drank wine. So you know, some people when they drink wine, their eyes turn red. Like some people, especially the elders. I know my uncle, when he drank wine, his eyes turn red. You know, sometimes it changes the color of your eyes. So when he drank wine, his eyes turn red. But this image that they show us of Christ, this man got blue eyes. And he don't got woolly hair, he got stringy hair. So that's the false image. Check this out. He said, and his feet, now it's describing his feet, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burnt in a furnace, and his voice as a sound of many waters. So the Bible said, man, his feet was like brass. Brass is the color of a penny. Brown. But then it said as if it burnt in the furnace. So what color that penny turn when you burn it?
Black.
It get black. So he was a dark-skinned man with white woolly hair, with red eyes, and he had a deep voice. That's why you say it sound deep. His voice sound deep when you talking to you.
I hear deep, but I'm telling you, I hear deep was man in the morning time.
Right. His voice deep. He had the sound of many waters, like rivers. You know how loud rivers is with the waves.
Yeah.
He said his voice was like that. You know what I'm saying? So he looked like us, man. He looked like if he walked Earth, if he was walking Earth right now, he would look like us. You know what I'm saying?
So what's gonna happen to Adam and Eve?
I don't hear your
You said what? That already what's gonna happen to them? They was cursed. You know what I'm saying? Because they disobeyed the Lord, so they was cursed. So they already,
You know, coming back for them?
huh?
Ain't no coming back for them?
I mean, I wouldn't say they were coming back, but they would, for what they did, they was cursed. Just like for what we did right now, we are cursed people because we didn't keep the laws and commandments of the Lord. So the Lord cursed us. So this is why we're going through the curses that Deuteronomy 28 and 15 say, because that people were disobedient.
To do with sin.
Right. It all got to do with sin.
Be the fruit.
That's the start of everything.
Right.
Sin.
Sin was the start of everything, brother. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord know everything, so it was already predestined for that to happen.
Exactly.
So he knew that. So that's why I say it's like a movie, because he knew that this was gonna happen. Now we kind of get to the part where now we get to the part where he's gonna come and deliver his people. So we've been through all this stuff. We done been through slavery. You know, our people been through segregation. It's gonna be like a beautiful movie, man. It's gonna have a beautiful ending.
You know, what the guy say about the Bible?
You said what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, did he approve that?
You said approve slavery.
You know, I'm talking about the Bible. Like, who made the Bible?
Who made it?
Yeah. See, that's why I gotta start.
Oh yeah, it's in here.
All the answers is really in.
Yeah, and basically it tell you like who wrote like it basically tell you like the names, like Daniel wrote Daniel, Ezekiel wrote Ezekiel.
Yeah.
But let me show you when I'm answering your question to get deeper with it. Because basically he put his spirit on certain men to write the Bible. Look at this. This Luke chapter 1 and verse 70. And it says, hey, Proverbs beautiful. I ain't gonna care. Proverbs, I gotta get back into Proverbs, man. I used to read Proverbs all the time, man. I gotta hop back into that book.
There's a lot of books, Proverbs. It's like 100 some, what's the name of that?
Proverbs mean, man. And that's the way, Proverbs is the way of life, man. Just imagine if all our people took their time out the day just to read some Proverbs before they start their day.
That's what, man. Like, nigga, I read it, you know what I'm saying? I was telling the kids, I was just like, man, another word of God hit different, man.
They do.
They do.
These words
That's
living.
like back then, exactly. Telling you.
It be some days I be low in the spirit, and I just read like like 3 chapters, man. It's like your spirit feel refreshed.
Man, like that's how I felt like this Sunday though, man. I just felt like, I don't know, but I just felt so charged up, like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I was born again. Like, man, it just hit so different.
Right.
Like, man, just so happy, man. Just happy to come spread the word.
That's a spirit. That's a spirit, man.
Yeah.
Let me get it real quick. Who wrote? You said who wrote it, right?
Yeah.
This is Luke chapter 1 and 70. Luke chapter 1 and 70. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. So the Lord said he spake through his prophets, his holy prophets, since the world began. So when you had these men, and they was holy men, they wasn't just no regular men. You know what I'm saying? They was holy men. They had the spirit of the Most High on them. So when they was writing it, they had the Holy Ghost on them. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord was like basically guiding their pen, but they were writing. So you had, men wrote the Bible, but they wasn't no average men though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They was led by the Spirit.
for sure.
Cause you had some people be like, man, men wrote the Bible. That's true, but they wasn't no average men. You know what I'm saying? And they was living that life for real though. See, Daniel, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Isaiah, them boys were really living that life. They had the Holy Spirit on them while they were writing. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm gonna let y'all slide, man. Hey, love, man, love.
Love,
You know what I'm saying?
always
Yes sir, yes sir. All right, King.
Yes,
Yes sir, yes sir. You too, man. Yes sir.
All right, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Beautiful, man. Beautiful through the Spirit, man. Hey, look at this real quick, bro. Let me get this real quick, man. Hey, man, we gotta come back to the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, it's like with that Sirach 25. Sirach 25:1. In three things I will beautify and stood up beautiful, both before God and men. The unity of brothers, the love of neighbors, a man and a wife that agree together. Hey man, so the Lord loves when when brothers come together, man. You know what I'm saying? The two brothers might not be in the truth, you know what I'm saying, but we didn't have no controversy. You know what I'm saying? We didn't go back and forth. It's all love at the end of the day, man. The Lord loved that. The Lord don't love when two niggas talking about they from two different blocks. They talking about they finna kill each other over a block. The Lord ain't dealing with that, man. The Lord ain't dealing with Lil Ray Ray and Lil Tay Tay, man. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of our people think, oh, I'm G. You know what I'm saying? I'm that guy. You know, I killed this, I killed that nigga. Man, the Lord gonna kill you, bro. A lot of people be playing with the Lord, bro, like the Lord a joke, man. Hey, you can put your biggest drug dealer, your biggest game, your biggest kingpin against the Lord. The Lord got more bodies than him. The Lord got more bodies than Esau. That should tell you something. The Lord got more bodies than Esau. You had Jake out here got 2 bodies, thinking he that nigga. But the Lord got more bodies than Esau, and Esau got more bodies than that nigga that think he the nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. Our people real simple, man. They're going back to Isaiah 1 and 3, man. The Lord said our people simple, bro. Our people real simple. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this, man. Lord willing, the king stop right here, man. Hold up. What is that? Yo, you got 2 minutes, King? Oh, crazy. What's up, King? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna talk to you. Hey, you can look at the signs, right? So, facts. So, you believe in the Bible? You believe in the Bible? Facts. So, you know the Bible. You know, God has a chosen people according to the Bible, right? So, I'm gonna prove that through the scriptures that you will be part of God's chosen people. So, if I ask you, just say your race or your nationality, what would you tell me?
Kind of like it in my head.
We're told to say black and African American.
Right, that's what we was told, because that's what we was told.
Yeah.
We was told. Of course we're gonna say we African American and black if that was all we was told. But according to the Bible, we will be the biblical Israelites. That's who we be. Because God, all throughout the Bible, God had a chosen people, which he still do. And he fought for them all the way since the beginning of time when Egypt, you know, you ever heard about the story of Egypt when Moses said, let my people go? We was in slavery under the Egyptians.
And the Egyptians.
Right, and then the Lord delivered us, man. We don't same as that people. But that's why they try so hard to hide our identity. Our identity is the biggest kept secret in the whole world. It really is. Cause we the only people, we calling ourselves black. We ain't even really the color. Are you the color of that pole, brother?
No.
You ain't black, you brown.
Brown, man.
So why we calling ourselves black?
Right.
And African American?
Because there's no identity.
There's not
Black
identity.
has no identity.
There's not identity.
That's true.
And we call ourselves Negro, colored. We was calling ourselves colored.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you have, the thing about it is, you don't hear East Indians calling themselves black. And some of them darker than us.
Right.
I seen the East Indian man and the Arab man, they were darker than me.
Right.
And they ain't calling themselves black.
No.
They not. So I'm finna show you according to the Bible that, hey man, we those same as that people. We the Israelites, man. We the Israelites. Everybody know, every other race know that but us. We the only people that don't know who we is, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got. What you looking at? Yeah, that's coming. It's already
They
happening.
already kind of scanning to see your temperature and all that.
Right, you seen that?
Yeah.
And around the world, it's gonna be coming.
Yeah.
See that?
The conversation, some of the stuff we keep talking about, it's like these conversations ain't only being had right here.
Right.
My cousin already talked about how they're gonna be having chips and type
Right.
of stuff. All this stuff is coming.
It's coming. And it's crazy because in some countries they already doing it. It just ain't here. A lot of stuff that's gonna happen, it ain't hit here yet. But it's hit around in some countries. So let me get this real quick. I'm finna prove that we the Israelites, man.
Okay,
You know
you
what
say
I'm
go
saying?
read, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, come. So this book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. He said, this the Bible. He said, but it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I commanded this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So basically what the Lord is saying is, he gave our people, our ancestors back then, he gave us some commandments to keep. He said, if y'all don't keep these commandments I give y'all, I'm gonna put a curse on y'all. And a curse, we know a curse is a bad thing.
Right.
So hey man, our people was hard-headed. They was doing what they wanted to do. So the Lord said, I'm gonna put this curse on y'all. So now I'm gonna read a few of these curses that he said was gonna happen to us to basically show you that we went through this stuff and we going through this stuff right now.
Exactly.
It's prophecy, which proved that we the people of the Bible. So here go the first curse that he said was gonna happen to the Israelites. He said, cursed shall I be in the city, and cursed shall I be in the field. So he said, hey man, since we didn't keep his commandments, he said the Israelites gonna be cursed in the city. So what race of people that you know live in the poorest in the cities?
Especially this one right here.
Yeah, we in the projects,
Yeah.
we in the ghettos, we in the trap house,
Yeah,
we
right.
there. We getting shot down in the streets. We the only people that's marching Black Lives Matter, letting everybody know that our lives matter.
Yeah.
Cause they act like our lives don't matter.
We gotta make them matter, bro.
Right. And that's a curse. The Lord said we're gonna be cursed in the city. And what else he said? He said, and cursed should I be in the field. So he said also we're gonna be cursed in the field.
Right.
And what race of people you know were cursed in the field?
Yeah. Well,
Israelites.
Yeah.
Right. But the Lord said that this was gonna happen. It was prophesied thousands of years ago before it even happened.
All right. So since we're on the topic of that,
What's up?
do you feel they carried 3 million individuals from Africa over to America, or did they really try to rebrand Native Americans as being Native Americans, really and truly those who were our people too?
Right, both. That's why on this chart right here, you got North American Indians, you got Seminole Indians, and you have Mexicans, all of them. They definitely. You had some come over in ships, but you had some that was already here. All of them people didn't come over here on ships. They didn't. You had some of our people. That's why we say Black, Latinos, and Native Indians. We the same exact people. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see some Indians. They look like us. They are us.
They are.
You know what I'm saying? They was already here. You know what I'm saying? They was already here. So all of us didn't come over here on slave ships.
Facts.
But that's why when you had Christopher Columbus, he came over here and killed them all. They was already here before he was here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you definitely had some of our people already here though. Come on, let me get so the Lord said the Israelites gonna be cursed in the city and cursed in the field. So we already know, was the white man cursed in the field?
No.
He wasn't cursed in the field. The Arab man, he wasn't cursed in the field. The Chinese man wasn't cursed in the field. We the only people that was cursed in the field. So that proved right there, we the Israelites, because everybody don't fit that.
No, really.
So let me get this real quick. This Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48. Now, there go another curse that God said was gonna be put on the Israelites. He said, therefore shall thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger. So now he said, hey man, the Israelites, they're gonna have to serve their enemy in hunger. So where you go to get your food, King? Grocery store. Do our people own that grocery store?
Yeah.
You think our people own the grocery store?
Yeah. No.
No, we don't.
No.
Like if you go to
White.
white people. Publix, our people don't own Publix. Our people don't own Walmart.
Corner store either.
Right, they don't own the corner stores either. The Lord said that we was gonna have to go to our enemies in hunger. He said, and in thirst. So when you what you drink, King? Water. You know they own Smart Water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They own Pepsi, Sprite, Coca-Cola. Our people don't own none of this. He said, and in nakedness, even our clothes, we're gonna have to go to them for it. And we know we have some black-owned businesses, but they still where they go at to get their material from to start their business. Where they go at to get a loan.
Ourselves.
Huh?
It ain't ourselves.
Right, it ain't ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Even you got Kanye West. He don't even own Yeezys. Adidas own Yeezys. Michael Jordan, he don't even own Jordan. Nike own Jordan.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So the Lord said we're going to go to nakedness. He said, and in want of all things. So he said, you're going to have to go to them for everything that you want. If you want a driver's license, you gotta go to them for it. If you want a passport, you gotta go to them for it. Even the school system. Hey, half of these HBCUs ain't even owned by our people. Half of them are owned by those so-called white men.
Right.
He said we want to go to them for everything. And he said he gonna put a yoke of iron upon your neck until you have destroyed thee. So what race of people had a yoke of iron upon their neck, man? The Lord said that.
Until you destroy our enemies.
Until you know, he basically saying like,
Destroy these.
until you destroy us. So yeah, when he said, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed you. So basically what the Lord is saying is, he gonna put a yoke of iron upon our neck to destroy us mentally. Because eventually he gonna take it off, he gonna take the yoke of iron off our neck. We ain't gonna need it no more. Because he destroyed us mentally. Have you ever seen the movie Roots?
Yeah, and the Willie Lynch and all that.
Yeah.
Concepts. Yeah.
He don't need a yoke of iron no more because we destroy it mentally. So that's what it's talking about, you know what I'm saying? You know, there was one scene on Roots where, you know, his name was Kunta Kinte and the dude was whooping him. He was like, no, your name Toby.
Yeah.
He like, my name Kunta Kinte. He whooped him until he said his name was Toby. So now he destroyed mentally, so he can take the yoke of iron off our neck.
Right.
It's basically like a dog. Just say you have a dog, right? And you always have, you got a collar around his neck. And every time he go too far, you yank him back every time. So eventually you're gonna be able to take that yoke, you're gonna be able to take that collar off, and he ain't gonna go nowhere because he know that he can't go that far. So same thing with us. He destroyed us. Right. We gotta expand our mind, man. Cause this is coming.
And definitely with all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? There's certain stuff, if we wake ourselves up now, we're gonna be the ones to help turn a lot of stuff around, because we're not gonna be the ones mind having the bad things in our heart.
Right.
We are God's people at the same time. So
We are.
trying to go and try to reverse. We know that at the same time, on people's agenda is what we're looking at right now.
Right.
But we also want to look at other sides of life before all this shit. Like, naturally and all that stuff. Like, we shouldn't be going towards putting chips in people and all that. That's not necessary. That's not how God designed us. Why are we trying to go and do this stuff?
Right.
Who has designed us to do this?
That's the thing. This is why that's going back to these curses that I'm reading to you. It's all happened because we didn't keep the commandments of the Lord. If we would have kept the commandments of the Lord, we would have never been over here. We wouldn't have to work 9 to 5. We wouldn't have to come to school. We would have had gold. We wouldn't have no paper money with our slave master face on it. We would have had gold. But the only reason why we got sent over here to America to serve this captivity is because we didn't listen to the Lord. Now, matter of fact, let me get that real quick. It's prophesied in the Bible. All right, this Deuteronomy. Hold on. Let me get this real quick. This Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. He said, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Now that word Egypt have a spiritual meaning. I'm going to get it. It's Exodus 20 and 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. So when he said he gonna bring us into Egypt again with ships, he really talking about bondage, because when the Israelites was in Egypt, that's when we was in slavery under the Egyptians. So America right now is literally spiritual Egypt. Everything that Egypt was doing back then, America doing it 10 times worse. 10 times worse. You know, with all that, you know, you have men having babies right now out his butt. They literally pushing it where you have men can have babies out of their butt. You got transgenders walking around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm what you're saying.
All that stuff going around. So this spiritual Egypt, they was doing that back then. So and he said, and the Lord shall bring thee into bondage again with ships. Now who the only people that went into bondage by transportation of ships?
Yeah.
Our
Nobody else.
people. Nobody else.
Like jet and history of everything else.
But nobody else. And this is the reason why God put these curses in the Bible. So he knew that one day we was gonna read it and realize, dang, our people are the only people that fit these curses.
But we got so many Christians in the world and all that stuff, about people that go to church and all that. Especially with old folks and like,
Right.
how come these people have not been also feeding that to us all this time has been going on?
I got you. I get that. That's a good question. You know, that's a very good question. I'm finna show you.
A lot of people say that's a story of like the book. The Bible is really our story.
Right. This is our history. You know, February you have Black History Month. They give you they give you 28 days to go about your history.
Right.
And you know, in the school system, they start our history at 16, 19 when we came up here on slave ship. They don't never tell us what our people was before slavery. And we ever wondered that. It was like we missing a piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, that's true.
But the Bible is our history book. When you read about Yahweh Shai, who the world called Jesus Christ, he looked like us. You know what I'm saying? David looked like us. Daniel looked like us. They all our forefathers. But they don't tell us these things. So let me get this to answer your question. This Jeremiah 23:1. He said, woe be unto pastors that destroy and scatter my sheep, says the Lord. Therefore, thus says the Lord God of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil you're doing, says the Lord. So you have a lot of pastors, right?
Yeah.
They under a lot of these pastors, cause they a lot of them go to school. They go to school to learn how to be a pastor. And when they go to those schools, they are taught that they can't tell us certain things. They under this thing called, I think it's called, if I'm not mistaken, 501b. It's 501b3, I think. It's like when they under the government and they don't gotta pay taxes.
Right.
They church don't have to pay taxes, but if they do whatever the government say, they don't gotta pay taxes. So a lot of these pastors, they set up to not tell you the truth. That's why you go to church on Sundays.
It's like, that's still only why systematically you gotta make money mean so much more to people.
You said what,
And
King?
You gotta make money mean more to people than their own morale or their own legit objective.
What you mean by that?
He could, like, the pastor started preaching to want to help spread a good word to people,
Mm-hmm.
but what you're trying to say, like, their mission is not being complete fully if they gotta restrict what they can say or what
Right,
they can say
right.
or not.
And a lot of pastors, let me get this real quick. And it's crazy, because it's all applied. You know what I'm saying? A lot of pastors, they know the truth, but the church have became a business thing now. It's all about money. A lot of these churches is about money. Hold on. Oh yeah, you see it? Oh yeah, that's we the real Jews. Yeah. Now I get that. I'll talk to you about that after I get this.
Yeah, I heard. There is one thing said that Hitler was not all the way bad for black people either.
Right, because he knew that we was the real Jews. These are the fake Jews. The people that you see walking around with those hats on, they took our identity. They saying they call themselves, just notice, they call themselves Jewish.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So if a person say that you act, if a person say you acting childish, are you really a child? No, you acting like a child. Or somebody be like, oh, you girlish. You ain't no girl. You acting like a girl. So they know they not the real Jews. That's why they call themselves Jewish, because they trying to act like the real Jews, but they not. We the real Jews. They took, when we came over here, they took our whole identity. That's identity theft. That's a crime. They take another man's identity. So now, why they calling themselves? Why they saying they God's chosen people and that they holy? We calling ourselves black. We calling ourselves African American. Meanwhile, they calling themselves God's chosen people.
But they don't even.
They not God. We God's chosen people. We the salt of the earth. That's why nobody can't dance like us. Nobody can't cook like us. Nobody can't dress like us. You know what I'm saying?
That's still the reason why we the ones still leave dressing like you said.
Right. Just imagine sports. Just imagine sports if it wasn't no black folks in sports. Who would watch sports? Take LeBron out. Take Kyrie out.
Ain't nobody in basketball yet for that.
Right.
When am I watching the basketball?
Even
they have Larry Bird, get some old people.
Right, older people. Even football. Just imagine if it ain't no, if we ain't in football, and even Hispanics, take them out of soccer. Who gonna be watching soccer? And you have Dominicans.
It's definitely not they sport soccer.
Right. And Dominicans, they taking over baseball. Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, they going crazy in that baseball. They're going wild. You know what I'm saying? We those people, and I'm finna get what you said about these pastors. It's Isaiah 56:10-12. He said, his watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, laying down, loving to slumber. So he's saying his watchmen, hey, these pastors are supposed to be watchmen. They supposed to let our people know what's going on. Our people don't know who they is because these pastors not telling them. The pastors, they all dumb dogs. They all greedy. It's all about money, man. Every time you go into the church, the pastor pass around the collection plate 3 or 4 times.
Right.
To get money.
Talking about fixing the parking lot.
Yeah. He talking about, he been saying for 15 years they finna get a new church with the money. Now he coming back with the Benz.
You know what I'm saying? It be the ones with big church, bro. I know
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Joel Osteen, he had money in the walls. He had money in the walls.
And movie productions and stuff.
Right. It's all a plot, bro. It's all a plot on this. And matter of fact, let me get this real quick. It's all a plot on us, man, as a people. And we don't know that, but behind closed doors, they always been plotting on us, man. Hold on. It's always been a plot on us. They set us up. Look at this. Check this out. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 1. He said, keep not thy silence, O God, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up thy head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consorted against thy hidden ones. So the Bible really telling you, and you know about the United Nations, where they all have a seat. We the only people. Our race is the only people that don't have a seat in the United Nations. So when they sitting around that big round table, the Bible said they made a tumult against us. They have taken crafty counsel against our people. So we didn't know this, but the whole time the white man, the Asian man, the Chinese man, the East Indian man, they all I know what you're talking about. Yeah, man, that's it. But they all around the whole table, they took crafty counsel against our people, man. They were like, how can we cut these Israelites off from being a nation? So that's why, you know, they came with the idea, hey, let's make them think they black. Let's make them think they African American. Let's make them think they niggas. Let's make these niggas kill each other. And we're gonna set up rappers over them to make them look up to that rapper. Cause you have rappers talking about I hit a lick. They ain't doing that. A lot of these rappers cap. They ain't really doing what they say they doing in their music.
And I feel like now, if we're not being honest with ourselves, the rappers are now the people that we need to be thinking about our what you call it? Overseers?
The Watchmen.
Watchmen.
Yeah.
Rappers are now almost playing the role of watchmen, where it's like things like when Black Lives Matter movements and stuff going on. People like when Lil Baby made that song.
Right. Bigger
in
picture.
Black and white. But that's one of the small things he could have kept going.
Right.
He could have made it his whole career at this point.
Right.
Somebody could make these things, all these types of messages to have their whole career at this point.
Right. And the thing about it is, it's all a plot. Because think about it, the Jewish man, this man right here, he owns the music industry. He also funds the jailhouses.
So we gotta go through Atlantic Records to get good deals and stuff like that. But why we don't these folks that don't even start music other than like in the first place?
I messaged you. I mean, that's real though.
I'm old.
That's real though. And they only get paid to talk about killing each other.
They only fun what's good music or not.
Right.
Sex and money. And
Right.
all that shit.
Yeah, sex, money, drugs. That's why all these rappers sound alike. They all just notice all they messages sound alike. If you want to be an upcoming rapper, all you gotta do is have money in your video. You smoking a blunt, have a couple guns in your video.
It comes down to us and the rappers at this point. I feel like it'll make a big difference if we get the rappers to talk about different stuff in life.
Right.
And if we stop supporting all this whole like saying cap.
Right.
At the end of the day, everybody ain't supposed to live that life anyway.
Right.
Everybody ain't shooting up people's houses and stuff.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Why we so much glorifying these thugs?
Right. So like why and you have people look up, you know, Lil Baby or Kodak, you know what I'm saying? They saying they hitting licks in their music. And you have people look up to them thinking they actually doing it and they want to be like them. So they actually, the people that's listening to them actually hitting licks.
Yeah.
Not knowing your rapper, he a millionaire, he don't have to hit licks.
They're not doing that no more.
They're not doing that no more. They ain't talking about they just sold some, they ain't selling dope.
They go to the studio every day. They might just have some folks moving some stuff for them, but they're legit not touching nothing.
They're not touching nothing.
They're not. And now they're still so stupid. And it's so hard for me to not notice that. Y'all are not getting so much money to go and fund somebody to go and steal and poison your own community again.
Right.
So it's like,
Know what I'm saying? We
it's
not
the rappers,
going.
bro. It's the folk that got money. It's the athletes.
Right.
Folks that's up here that already got money and stuff. They're the ones that are our position to make some type of difference because y'all already are. Because some people looking at y'all type.
Right. And they got the money to help. They just scared. They scared to do it. They got the money. They got the voice. That's why Colin Kaepernick.
That's why the culture got to be about spending your money on everything else instead of going back and putting it into your community.
Right.
Making your school better. Oh, you remember your school and all that stuff about, oh, you came from the bricks. Bro, you don't mean how much money ain't putting nothing back in the bricks?
Right. You know that dude Icebox, where these rappers be going to get they go to this dude called, I think in Atlanta.
He's probably gonna end up being a billionaire. So
Right.
y'all give all y'all money to him as soon as y'all do get some.
Like I'm saying, y'all can, and I think he like a Arabian. Wait, I don't know what he ain't our people
He's some
though.
type of Asian, he like some Eastern, some
Yeah.
type of Middle Eastern or something.
He's somewhere over the East India.
Right.
But I seen the video of damn Polo G, money in his hand like this. He giving it to this man for some jewelry. I'm like, bro, you can't. I know.
We're paying this man so much money. He don't even, bro. He not even from the land or where the junk come from.
Right. Right. He getting over on our people, man. Our
I
people
be
going
wondering,
there.
why don't we go support some type of black jewelry at least? If
That's
you
what I
don't
was just
spend
gonna
much
say.
money.
I know it's black jewelers. It gotta be black in Atlanta, bro. And it's crazy. It's crazy because they say Lil Baby go there by every day. Just imagine how much money this man making if Lil Baby go there by every day.
Yeah. he got his artists, he go get them 4PF chain.
Right.
I don't know, bro. I swear. And I don't know what kind of mindset them guys be having when they get to that point. Like, y'all is legit all the ones. Especially like a dude like Lil Baby. You're the one now, bro.
He started his own.
Y'all start something else so different with the culture of rap and shit, bro. Like, I don't know.
But that's the thing though. When them rappers sign that deal, they only can do so much. I think they told that they can't help their community like that. That's why they barely do it.
Stuff. I guess I don't know, bro.
Cause they know that's why they always get the deal.
Yeah, once that junk happened at his concert, bro, they said what's weird junk going on.
Yeah, yeah, them boys Illuminati, them boys wicked. He done did a ritual on the people at the concert, killed them all.
Normal stuff.
They ain't normal. They probably turned the heat up in that bit. They had to turn it up in that.
It was something weird. Like, they had put something in the air or something. Ain't no way the folks just gotta acting like that for no reason.
Right.
And
Set
like
them
you
up.
said, You gotta be something spiritual. Gotta be something evil in the air, right? Folks gotta acting like that, bro.
Hey man, that's why the Lord said
Trampling over folks, ain't even come pick them up or nothing.
Right. I seen the video, man. He was up there on in the concert still singing while people dying. They trying to get his attention. He got that bitch still singing. But that's what happened when you get deep into that industry, man. They have you doing some stuff.
Later, man. Appreciate it, shit, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, remember, hey, you an Israelite, King. Look at
You
something.
got Instagram something like that, bro?
You said what, King?
You got Instagram something?
Oh yeah, go. I got you got YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got Instagram too though.
I don't follow you, man.
Oh yeah, you can go to IG. Cut that in, King.
I be trying to have some of the same kind of thoughts. You ain't tripping, man.
You ain't tripping.
The only thing that ain't happening is these type of same conversations just get had in bigger groups.
Bigger groups.
This is going to get disturbed, but at the same time, like, somebody got to find some type of way to get us all on one accord. I ain't gonna say everybody, because we not gonna be able to say everybody.
Everybody ain't gonna want to get on one accord.
You know what I'm saying? Folks that know what we doing right now is wrong. Why are you trying so hard to go be a scammer and shit? There's no skill set behind it.
Right.
You're not getting yourself set up to help your offspring at all. You're gonna go to jail. Little stuff like that. Like, why would you
Selling
go
dope.
do some dumb shit?
Like they know they're gonna get caught sooner or later. Like why you selling dope?
You know, if you just at least go get some education. I don't know, bro. It's just so much shit like we already seen, even from like we can at least go back and learn from the civil rights movement. Like we can at least go back and try to be more like that. We can just see how different we can be.
Yeah.
How much we already have. We've already witnessed all this stuff, but nobody wants to be that person. Nobody wants to be one step up.
Nobody don't want. Our people scared, man. Nobody don't want to be that person. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord is setting up. Hey, the Lord is setting up soldiers, man. Soldiers that don't care, bro. We'll tell, hey man, we'll be straight up with our people, man. We'll be straight up with the oppressors. Cause that's what we set up to do. We don't fear nobody, man. That the Lord is setting up an army right now, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the only way. You know, the Black Panthers, they was close. You know what I'm saying? They did their thing, but you know that wasn't the thing because they ain't had the Lord. They ain't had the commandments behind them.
Yeah,
they had the right mindset,
yeah.
but they ain't had the Lord around. Lord, you know what I'm saying? That's why it didn't last like that. But they, you know what I'm saying?
See, with Dr. King, he had the Lord with him, you know?
You said Dr. King?
Yeah, but then only thing about his agenda was really and
Peace.
truly, we should have been trying to leave ourselves to be more for our own selves.
Right. That was Malcolm X.
Not
That's why
say we're trying to be unpeaceful, but whoever said that us being for us, they the ones made it like that. Us being for us would be not being peaceful.
Right.
Or wouldn't be a part of the program and go against the agenda.
Right.
Yeah, man.
That's why, you know, I mess with Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying? Even though I ain't no Muslim, I still like how that brother, you know, he wasn't taking no, if Malcolm X, Martin Luther King was basically like if a white person slap you in the face, turn the other cheek.
Mm-hmm.
But Malcolm X was like, no, if a white person slap you in the face, you gonna whoop his ass.
Yeah, because, like, fuck you mean?
Right, yeah, you're not like, I'm not finna just sit here.
You touching on me, bro.
Right. They was shooting us with water hose, sicking dogs on us. You know, hey man, they was hanging us, bro. This is where picnic come from. It really come from, it was a thing called pick a nigga. They'll pick out a black person to hang and they'll have a picnic while he get home. It's really pictures like that on the internet. They'll burn us alive. And you supposed to expect us just to be peaceful with them?
Because it's, like you saying, they admire us so much, bro.
Right.
That's how much they admire us.
Hey man, they, like I was telling the other brother, they really have.
They admired us so much at one point that now they hate us.
They hate us. It's envy. They want to be us. They hate us because they ain't us. And it turns into envy and hate. They know it's something special about it. They want our hair. They want our lips. They women be getting butt implants, trying to be like our women. And our women be tripping because I don't know why women getting butt implants. Yeah, facts.
They don't understand that they went under, bro.
Right. I'm like, bro, like.
Y'all supposed to be some straight men out here.
Right. And that's why these other nations, like the white man, the Asian man, they don't take us serious when you have when your whole men full of gay dudes, man.
This whole fucking campus full of faggot.
That's what I'm saying with beards. Maybe the money. I remember one time I told him, I remember it was like last Saturday. I was telling the dude, I like brother, come on. He just like a whole female, but he had a full beard. I like, brother, you a man, brother, you got a beard. It's like it's confusing. Especially imagine a kid growing up seeing that he gonna be confused, and they pushing it all.
That's how shit going on these days. We kids about to be growing up thinking that's the cool shit
Right.
on, bro.
It's gay. They're making gay commercials. Kids with two dads in movies.
And think about how even on social media they get on our ass so bad for being any type of sexual.
Right,
A man can't, a heterosexual man can't express his sexuality no more.
right. He can't.
Now you're a pervert or something.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, and it's how wicked
But
this
everybody's
place
gonna be
is.
on social media talking about women. Man, heterosexual man trying to say
They don't want to
we
hear.
black man.
You know what I'm saying? They'll give a gay dude a job before they give a straight dude a job. They'll get him the job quicker. Like, what is that, man? You know what I'm saying? But that's just confusion. This place is just confusing, man. That's why the Lord called this place Babylon the Great. And Babel just means confusion. America they the only people that really push that. If you try to do that in other countries, they'll kill you. Arab,
They're legit on commercials. Why the fuck on every damn little commercial y'all got? Then y'all got the little HIV commercial. They got to show the men kissing.
right.
They ain't legit even gonna show the female kissing or the two couple that got their children.
And they be our people mostly. Most of these commercials and stuff, they be our people.
It'll show us.
Why you showing us, man?
Shit ain't like that on accident, bro.
Any good show on Netflix, any good show is gonna have a gay dude or a gay woman. They gonna slide that in there. Any good show, they gonna slide that in there, man. Like why you gotta show that? Kids watching, they don't care. They attacking the kids. They don't even care about the kids. They putting them in cartoons. Cartoons.
You know what I'm
dudes
saying?
having
How the
that.
fuck y'all gonna unleash SpongeBob and LGBT damn cute?
And Superman,
Super damn man.
they pushing that.
Then I seen Robin. I like damn, that kind of fucked up, bro. Y'all gonna do the fuck like that.
You
So
say you
that
see
still
Robin.
shows that they all been plotting to do that though. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Cause that's an older character. That's
Yeah.
some older little shit that we grew up off of.
Yeah. Like bro, like SpongeBob, like hold up, man. Like,
We already had him question about that nigga name.
yes, yeah, he was tripping though. SpongeBob was tripping. I
But
kind of
even on these new motherfuckers, it's like this shit clearly off.
clearly, man. And like basically the same thing I was saying, man. Our people, America is the only country that's really pushing that. If you go to Arabia or India, you're not gonna see commercials with two dudes kissing. You gonna see that here, man. When you come to America, you can do whatever. You can be whatever you want to. I seen a grown man. He wanted to be a 14-year-old woman. He was just like a kid. Grown man, 40 years old, just like a 14-year-old girl.
A 14-year-old.
14-year-old girl. He had a dress on. I seen a dude married a tree one time. You know what I'm saying? You come to America, look, just like over there, look. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like
Yeah.
other countries not going for that, bro.
But at least he cool. There's so many other motherfuckers, bro. I swear.
It
They
get worse
see a
than that.
step up behind. Like I know him personally a little bit. They see a little bit more of a step up behind what he got going in life as a black man. It's like,
But
I see
it get worse than that though, man. I literally seen it get worse. You know,
This is why females don't got much respect for us now as niggas and as black men, cause look what y'all got going on.
Right.
That halfway story too. It ain't just about how man they take care of the kids and all that shit. Look what y'all got going on too. Everybody still not gonna respect us as men.
Right. That's true, man. Our whole race is just messed up. Our whole race is going. You have our women saying they independent. They don't need a man. You know what I'm saying? They calling us niggas. They bashing us all on social media. Knowing they need a man. I don't care what no
So
woman
you
says.
brought up the Willie Lynch and the Roots and stuff like that's all still the
Right.
part of the agenda we talking about.
That Willie Lynch letter, I read it. Yeah,
Let's
that's
break down our families first, and then everything was transferred from there.
that's real though.
Yeah, mess up the sons, and mess up the black man, so take them from the family, and that way the sons will be. That way
That's true.
it'd be easier to keep going from there.
That's true though.
Shit, though.
All right, King. Be easy though, King. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You an Israelite, King. Israelite. Most deaf. Most deaf. Still recording, man? Alright, let me get this real quick, man. I'm finna. What time it is? What time it is, baby?
7.
What time we came out here?
Hour 15 minutes ago.
This Revelation chapter 18 and verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And it's talking about Babylon, man. All the nations done drunk up the wine. All right, King. Con. So he said, let me start at they set a timer. You hear me? Set a timer for 10 minutes.
Hey, King. You really got me thinking though, bro.
About what? About what?
All this white stuff.
What?
I remember like being a kid, right? You know what I'm saying? I was in church, man. You know what I'm saying? My pastor was black. Then he got a white man. You know what I'm saying? He got a white Jesus up there.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like it's all a plot, man. It don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
Right. All praises. But Con, let me get I'm gonna start at you said that timer for 2 minutes, babe? 10? Con. Alright, so this Revelations chapter 18 and verse 2. He said, no, let me start at hold on, as these things I saw another angel came down. Woo, that's me. Let me start at dang. But check this out. You listen? Check this out. This Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and come to have and the whole of every foul spirit, in a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. So the Lord said, hey man, Babylon is falling, man. Babylon is falling. This place is literally on one leg. America is literally on one leg right now, man. It's literally kind of hopping like this, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, soon it's gonna be knocked down. Hey, you got 2 minutes, King? Y'all got 2 minutes? Hey, the Lord said Babylon is on one leg right now, man. The Lord said Babylon is falling. He said, for all nations have drunk of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication. So every nation come over here to America to fornicate. They know they can't do that homosexual stuff over there in their country. So what they gonna do? They pack up and go to America. I know if I'm a man, I can be a woman over there in America. You know what I'm saying? You have Chinese people don't even wear their robes no more. They come over here to America and start wearing suits. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know, in their country, they'll bow down when they greet each other. Now they come shake hands over here when they come to America. Every nation had came over here and drunk the wine of Babylon. Hey, Babylon got our people drunk, man. A lot of stuff that's wicked and nasty and wicked in America, they got you thinking it's cool. Got dudes laying down with dogs, dudes marrying dogs, women bathing in bleach. I see My Strange Addiction. If you watch My Strange Addiction, it's not a folly on there, bro. A dude was obsessed with his car. He was married to his car. Like that's folly, bro. And the Lord said, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed right through the abundance of her delicacies. So America is known for like, what's up, King? You got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. All praise. You don't got to be on camera though. You can just.
Oh, Carol?
Huh? Nah, you don't got to be on this point at me though. For sure. You believe in the Bible, King? You believe in the Bible? For sure. I ain't gonna have you long though. I'm finna show you something real quick, right? So if I ask you, like, what's your nationality? What do you call yourself in America? Your race.
Black.
You say you black, right? So what I'm here to do is tell. A lot of people tell me that they say they black African American, but you ain't the color of that light pole right there though.
Huh?
You ain't the color of that light pole. You know what I'm saying? You dark, but you ain't black. You different. We different shades of brown. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm here to tell you that according to the Bible, you know, you will be an Israelite. The Israelites are God's chosen people according to the scriptures. Because God, everybody not God people. God has a specific group of people that he chose to be his chosen people. And us, Hispanics and Native Indians, we're his chosen people. And according to the Bible, we got a curse on us from God because we didn't listen to him and keep his commandments. So the Lord got a curse on us. And I'm going to show you a few of these curses to prove that we're done people. Because I could just be telling you that you're an Israelite, but if I don't show no proof or no evidence, why am I talking? You know, so I'm going to show you 3 curses to prove that you're an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. This Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass that thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I commanded this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing, right? So the Lord said he gonna put a curse on the Israelites for disobeying his commandments. So I'm finna show you a few of these curses to prove that, hey, your people fit these curses. My people fit these curses. Because the white man don't fit these curses I'm finna read. The Arab man don't fit these curses. The East Indian man ain't gonna fit these curses. So here go the first one. He said, cursed shall I be in the city, and cursed shall I be in the field. So the first curse he said was gonna happen to us, he said we're gonna be cursed in the city. So what race of people that you know that live the poorest in the cities? We in the projects. Yeah, we the only people that live the poorest in the cities, man. We in the projects, we in the ghettos, we in the trap house. We getting shot down in the street. The police putting their knee on our neck, George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? We the only people that's cursed in the city. He said also, y'all gonna be cursed in the field. So what race of people you know, a proven fact that was cursed in the field? Hey, man, the Lord said it, and this was prophesied thousands of years ago before it even happened. The Lord said, my people are gonna be cursed in the field. So this is the reason why we went through slavery, because God put a curse on us. You know what I'm saying? We still got this curse on us to this day. That's why we at the bottom of society. That's why we last higher, first fire. That's why we keep getting shot down in the streets. That's why we killing each other. Because God got the curse on us still to this day, man. That's holding us down for being disobedient. He punishing us really. You feel what I'm saying? So let me get another one. Check this out. This Deuteronomy 28 and 54. He said, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother. So the Lord said, hey man, we're going to have an evil eye towards our brother. What race of people you know have an evil eye towards the person that look like them? Black. Black on black crime. Blood versus Crip. We fighting over a block we don't even own. You know what I'm saying? We killing each other in the streets. We hate each other. The Lord said he said that was going to happen to us for being disobedient. Y'all got 2 minutes? 2 minutes for the Lord?
Talk loudly. I'm listening. I'm listening for real. I'm
All right.
waiting on you.
All right, look. Hey, y'all heard of the Israelites?
Yes, I heard it.
Hey, y'all are the Israelites. Y'all ain't black. Y'all in the color of y'all jackets. Y'all not the color of y'all. Are y'all the color of y'all fit? Why we calling ourselves black? Hey, African American come from 2 white men. Leo Scipio Africanus and Amerigo Vespucci. That's a new term. That term came out in 1987. You won't find that in the Bible.
How old are you?
I'm 21. Yeah, but I'm letting my people know that according to the Bible, we'll be the Israelites. They hiding our identity from us. They don't want us to know that we God's chosen people, so they got us calling ourselves Negroes, colored, black, African American. Why we the only people that got 4 nationalities? If I ask somebody what their nationality, they'll say black. If I ask her, she'll say African American. We the same people, but we call ourselves black and African American. You know what I'm saying? God didn't call us that. He called y'all the Israelites. Y'all God's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all got. All right. Hey, y'all got 2 minutes. Y'all got 2 minutes. All right. Hey, y'all Israelites, y'all God's chosen people. We in the last days. Repent and keep the commandments. America finna be destroyed. Why the hell they keep throwing the black fist up? This is not the Black Panthers. Jake don't know what be going on. They just throw the fist up. They not knowing what's going on. Dang. That people wicked. I just don't know what's going on, man. Let me get this curse while I was reading it, but Buddy had walked off. I don't know, Buddy kind of, where Buddy went at? Buddy kind of skedaddled. Hey man, but the Lord said in Deuteronomy 28 and 54, he said, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother. So the Lord said, man, back then we was tender and delicate amongst each other. But the Lord said we're going to have an evil eye towards our brother, man. This is why black on black crime go on, man. It's a curse. It ain't no coincidence that we killing each other, bro. We're the only race of people that's killing each other on a high level. You don't hear about Asian on Asian crime. You don't hear about white on white crime. You don't hear about Arab on Arab crime. Black on black crime is on a high level. Any place that you go to, our people is going through it, man. Our people are killing each other, man. And you have a lot of our people wonder why we going through this condition, why we at the bottom of society. They wonder, but they don't never come. They don't want the answer. Our people are wanderers. All our people do is want to wonder, but they never want to know the answer. The answer, when it comes to the answer, they don't never want to know. They'll wonder, they ask questions, but when the answer comes, they don't want the answer. It's too hard. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to change, man. Slack you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this Revelation chapter 1 and verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written thereon, for the time is at hand. So the Lord said, woe unto that person that read. If you don't read, you're not gonna have understanding. If you don't read, you're not gonna know what's going on. Our people go hard, our people will read, our people will study for a test. They'll read their heart out, they'll bust a sweat for a test. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna read that book that they're interested in, that's folly. But when it comes to the word, they don't want to read. The Lord said, blessed is that man that read, man. Because when you read and you understand, you know what's going on, man. But if you're not reading, you're gonna get caught up in the sauce, man. That's why a lot of our people gonna be caught off guard, because they're not reading. They're not watching these times that we in, man. You know, a lot of stuff should be questioned. If you sit down here and think, a lot of stuff should be questioned of what we getting taught. A lot of stuff our people ain't questioning. Hey, sister, you got 2 minutes? You got 2 minutes for the Lord. 2 minutes. You don't gotta be on video. You can stay back. You don't gotta be on video. Oh, hey, all praise. Yeah, it's looking at me. I'm just recording so people can hear me through the video. So I'm talking, so I'm just recording so they can hear me. But you ain't on camera though. So I ain't gonna have you long. I just want to ask you. You believe in the Bible, don't you? Okay. I asked some of our people don't. So I was just asking. So, you ever heard of the Israelites? It's okay. That's why I'm out here to help. Yeah, he had 12. They were Israelites. Right. We the real Israelites. We are. Right. They don't understand that. Right. It's okay. I just asked you. I know it's okay. It's all good, because I just learned about this not too long ago, that we were the Israelites of the Bible. Because we calling ourselves black. We ain't the color black. We different shades of brown. Right. You know what I'm saying? So in African American, you won't find African American in the Bible. We calling ourselves a name that's not even in the Bible. God didn't call nobody African American. That's a man-made name. So God, I get 3 scriptures for you. You on the time limit? Oh, friend, I give you a couple of scriptures. Oh yeah, you can record. All right, all praises, cause hey, this is a beautiful thing though, cause. You from California?
Yeah, and I'm a fan of Tupac.
Oh yeah, I like Tupac too. Right. Killed him. Right. They don't like when you speak up. Right. That's good. Hey, they'll kill you. Like, if you say too much, if they see that you smart.
Yeah.
If you ain't talking about, if you
They
all.
want us to sleep.
Yeah.
There's so many of us that are asleep, and that's what they want. They want us to tune out. They want us to be so much into the world, and that's what God doesn't want us to be.
Right. The Lord said, "Come out of her." Right.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that's just
Oh, you good, you good. Hey, the Lord, hey,
I
you
get
right
serious
though.
about it, though.
The Lord said, hey, come out this world spiritually. Hey, the Lord don't have nothing to do with this world.
No, he don't.
This world is wickedness. This world is
It
full of
is.
darkness.
Satan controls it.
Right. Job 9:24 said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked control this world.
But we go back to Genesis, they got it.
Right.
And she did with whatever. Anyway, yeah.
Right.
Ooh, Lord.
Let me talk to you real quick.
I say it a little different how I speak, you know.
Yeah, it sound like you from the West Coast.
Yeah.
Talk like you from the West Coast.
San Diego. And what's the scripture?
Oh, I'm in Deuteronomy 28, chapter 28 and verse. I'm starting at 15.
Deuteronomy.
28 and 15. That's where I'm starting at. I'm gonna be jumping around, but that's where I'm starting at right now.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then what's the other two that where you're just
Oh yeah, I give you three. I give you three. I give you Deuteronomy 28 and 15. I give you Deuteronomy 28 and 16, and I will give you 28 and 54. Yeah, Deuteronomy
16 and
54. And I give you one more. I give you 68. Yeah. They're the ones I get you. I let you go.
What is your name?
Obadiah.
Obadiah.
Yes, ma'am.
Obadiah.
It's in the Bible. Yeah.
It is.
It's in the Bible.
Oh man, I gotta get back to where I guess the Lord is telling me.
Yeah, hey, the Lord, cause the Lord say man's goings of the Lord. It ain't the Lord put on your spirit to walk this way and stop right here.
I know.
It's the spirit of the Lord.
He always up to something, bro.
Yeah, hey, the Lord be working.
He does.
You do.
And that's what we have to understand it to and understand it. That's when we're gonna put you. That's where we're gonna put you. It's time to wake up because this is the time where they say it's the end time, but not quite yet.
Not quite yet.
It's the beginning, baby.
It's the beginning.
It's the beginning.
Right.
You know. So as long as you have the blood of Jesus on you, you can't be touched. You're untouchable.
Right.
You know. So there's so much more.
It's just, and the Lord said it's just the beginning of sorrows. We ain't seen nothing yet.
We haven't seen nothing yet. We haven't seen nothing yet.
Nothing.
We haven't seen anything yet.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's
It's
coming.
gonna get real.
The dreams that these people don't, these dreams that these people have. You know, I hear, oh y'all had these dreams, these crazy dreams. No, that's a dream that God has sent you for you to understand what's about to happen.
Right.
The dreams that we all have.
Right. I done seen videos of people crying,
Yeah.
saying he coming back. Crying. It's
It's going to get hectic. It's going to get hectic.
he warning.
Before our eyes. The third eye. You gotta open up that eye, but you gotta let him, you know, help you see.
Mm-hmm.
And really study it.
That's right.
'Cause it's wild.
That's right.
It's wild.
And if you say that's why the Lord sending messengers to wake our people up.
I see them on YouTube out there.
You see him?
You got-
Oh,
yeah,
praises.
I see them. I be rooting for them. I be rooting for them.
That's the spirit.
It's the spirit. Let the spirit use you.
The people look at us like we crazy, but they don't understand.
They don't understand.
They don't understand.
It's too late. It's too late, man.
Right.
It's too late. It's too late.
It's too
You
late.
can't do that. You can't do that and be like, man, I should have known. No.
It's gonna be too late.
Y'all sleeping.
Is
Y'all
it-
missing out on that goodness on it, man.
Right.
Y'all missing out on something good.
Cause the Lord giving them chances right. This is the chance right now.
Yeah.
But our people like to
Yeah.
procrastinate. Then it's gonna be too late when they try to get right.
When that judgment time comes, and that book is over. What was it? The goats and the sheep. He's gonna separate them.
Yeah, you know about it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's true though. That's true though.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
but
gonna
I-
separate them.
Yeah, I wish I had more time.
Oh, it's okay. Just looking. We got a YouTube channel. I give you these. Oh yeah, let me. Can we be ain't ashamed of the Lord. Yes, ma'am. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, sister. See what's going on with our people, man. Y'all got 2 minutes. Somebody got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes for the Lord. America's gonna be destroyed. World War III on the rise. But sister, y'all got 2 minutes. Destruction and violence coming to America. Brother, kind of, huh? Come talk to me. Oh, praise. Yeah, that boy thought about it. All right, that boy thought about it. He thought about it. That boy thought about it. Oh, praise. Hold on, got some people coming up through the spirit.
You over here preaching about my boy?
They come holler at me, King.
Tap in with you.
Hey, come tap in with me.
What's going on?
Hey. What's going on, y'all straight?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, good. So I'm basically letting our people know who we is according to the Bible. Y'all believe in the Bible?
I'm Muslim. I believe
You
in the
Muslim?
Quran. Yes, sir.
All right, bet. So we letting our people know, well, according to the Bible, who would be the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know where we come from. We don't know our nationality.
Right.
And if I say, what's y'all nationality, what y'all tell me? You say African American, right? Check this out. African American, that name was named after 2 white men. Because you know, when a white man conquered the land, he would name the land after him.
Right.
And America was named Amerigo. He came after the name of a man named Amerigo Vespucci. And Africa came from a man named Leo Scipio Africanus. So they put those names together. That's how they got African American. You know what I'm saying? And African American ain't nowhere in the Bible. It ain't in the Bible or it ain't in the Quran.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we call ourselves black. We call ourselves African American. We call ourselves Negro, colored. We call ourselves 4 different names.
Right.
You know, we don't know who we is. None of us the color of that pole or your jacket. We ain't the color black. You know what I'm saying?
I'm chocolate.
You chocolate, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We different shades of brown.
Right.
But we ain't really that color black though.
Yeah.
And you have East Indian people, they dark, some of them darker than us, but they ain't calling themselves black.
Right.
They call themselves East Indian. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna show you, so that word Quran just means to recite. So it's reciting basically from the Bible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna show y'all something real quick. This how real this book is. Because the Bible goes into prophecy, right? So it goes into something that was gonna happen to our people thousands of years before it even happened. So I'm finna show y'all some curses that the Lord put on our people for being disobedient. And it's showing right now that we're going through those same curses.
Right.
So let me show y'all real quick. This Deuteronomy 28 and 15. He said, but it shall come to pass, if thou art not hearkening unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I commanded this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So basically what happened was, our ancestors, they made a covenant with the Lord. They said, we're gonna keep these commandments, but they broke the covenant. So the Lord said, if y'all break this covenant with me, I'm gonna put a curse on y'all people, right? So would y'all say a curse a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing, right? So I'm finna show y'all a few of these curses that the Lord put on our people to basically prove that we the people of this book. You know what I'm saying? So here go the first curse. Check this out. He said, this is verse 16. Cursed shall I be in the city, and cursed shall I be in the field. So he said the first curse that the Israelites was gonna go through, he said, man, they're gonna be cursed in the city. So what race of people do y'all know off y'all head that live the poorest in the cities? Anywhere you go, these people in the projects, they're in the ghettos, they're in the projects. Our people. The Lord said that, hey man, we're gonna be cursed in the city. We shooting each other down in the streets. The police, they putting their knee on our neck, George Floyd. We're the only people that's cursed in the city that live the poorest in the cities as a people. He also said, and cursed shall I be in the field. So what race of people y'all know that was cursed in the field? We're the only people that y'all know. We're the only people that was cursed in the field picking cotton. We had a yoke of iron up on our neck. The brother right here got whips on his back. Babies getting fed to alligators. This is why our people went through slavery, because it was prophesied that thousands of years ago, if we didn't keep the commandments of the Lord, that we're gonna go through this. But our people was hard-headed. They didn't want to listen to the Lord. They thought he was playing. So this is why we came over here on slave ship. This is why any city that you go to, any state that you go to, we curse in the city.
So they were all for
It's our fault. We broke the covenant. The Lord,
So what was
the commandments, well, it's 10 commandments, but it's commandments all throughout the Torah. Like, it's certain things that you can't eat. It's a dietary law in the Bible. You ain't supposed to eat pork. You ain't supposed, and you can let our people now, we still breaking the law. That's why we still in the situation right now, because our people still ain't listening. We ain't coming back to the Lord. You ain't supposed to eat crab legs, shrimp, and lobster. Why our people, out here committing adultery? Our people out here killing each other. We ain't supposed to do that stuff. But our people back then, they was worshiping fake gods. They was building up fake gods to worship. So the Lord said, hey man, so y'all doing this, y'all ain't listening. He kind of like a parent. If your parent tell you to do something, if they be like, hey, have them dishes washed before I get home. If they ain't washed before you get home, they're gonna punish you. They're gonna whoop you. They might take away your game. Anything. So the Lord basically saying this is his punishment to us. He gave us chance after chance after chance to get right. But our people, just like now, I ask people, hey, y'all got 2 minutes for the Lord? Now I don't got time for the Lord. Some people will flip me out, shoot me the bird. Some people want to fight you. I'll fight them over the Bible. And that's why the Lord punishing us, man, because our people are stiff. Our people stiffening. They're hard-headed. So that's what the Lord is saying that. So that's the first curse, right? Here go another curse. He said, this verse 48. He said, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger. So now he's saying the Israelites. Huh?
It's an incense.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought the ground smoke.
Bad. That's the incense.
Nah, we good.
I haven't got that thing. Fat. You good.
See, you got that Travis Scott beat right there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard about, what happened to his concert, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Took them folks on the trip to hell.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It was a ritual, man. It was something behind that. They weren't just dying like that. You know what I'm saying? It's something deeper than that.
All this right here was on the screen. This what I was trying to tell you, twin. The whole stage was set up just like that, twin. The whole stage was set up like that, bro. They had a what you call it, a phoenix in the back flying.
See?
I'm with you now.
Right, all praise.
Yeah.
And everything. That's why I'm saying this world full of darkness, man. And the Lord is waking our people up to warn our people. Because if you get into the scriptures, before every great kingdom fell, he sent his prophets out to warn the people. Before he actually sent the church to this place. So now our people can't say they didn't know. They can't say, oh, I didn't know this was coming, because he's sending people out to warn our people.
Moses,
Yeah.
Muhammad,
Right.
Jesus, all those prophets.
You know what I'm saying?
They
He
got
sent our
different
people.
missions.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So here go another curse. He said, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemy, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger. So here go another curse. He said, since we didn't keep the commandments, we're going to have to just serve our enemies in hunger. Meaning, you have to go to them for food. So wherever y'all, all right, where y'all go, where y'all eat at? Where y'all like?
McDonald's. That's what you just say, McDonald's.
Right. And our people don't own that. We don't own Chick-fil-A. We don't own Zaxby's. We don't own nothing we eat. Nah, you know what I'm saying? The Lord said we're going to have to go to our enemies for hunger. He also said, in thirst. When you thirsty, who owns the stuff you drink? Coca-Cola. Our people don't own Coca-Cola. We don't own Pepsi. We don't own Sprite. We don't own spring water. We don't own smart water. We don't own nothing.
Fiji water.
We don't own none of that.
Yeah.
They making money off us.
Right.
But this was prophesied thousands of years ago that we was going to have to serve our enemies for hunger and in thirst. He said, also, and in nakedness. Even our clothes on our back. We got to go to our oppressors. And even if we have a black-owned business, we still have to go get our stuff that we need to start our business from their stores.
Right.
We still got to pay taxes to them. You know what I'm saying? So technically, it's their business. It ain't really our business if we got to pay back to them. You know what I'm saying? He said, and in want of all things. Anything that you think about, you have to go to them for. A driver's license, you got to go to them. To leave the country, you need a passport, you got to go to them. Even the school system, half of the most of the so-called white race, they own half of the HBCUs. Probably all of them. They own all the HBCUs, the PWIs. If you want an education, you have to go to them, man. If you want a car, you have to go to them. If you want a loan, you have to go to them. The Lord said you have to go to them for want of all things. And also he said, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until you have destroyed thee. Man, so the Lord said that he was gonna put a yoke of iron upon our neck, man, until you have destroyed us. So this is the reason why we had a yoke of iron upon our neck. And the Lord said he was gonna put it on until he destroyed us, meaning until he destroyed us mentally. We don't need the yoke of irons no more because he destroyed us mentally. We don't know who he is. Just like y'all seen that movie Roots when the dude when Kunta Kinte was getting whipped and the white dude was like, your name Toby. He was like, no, my name Kunta. And then he was whooping him until basically he whooped him until the point where he said his name Toby. See? Right. That's right. And that's why he took the chains off. Now we don't need the yoke of iron upon our neck no more. We destroy it.
You bow down to him.
Bow down to him.
Yeah, I was really, that's why they was like, bro, you talking about Cuban links, all these chains, and it's
Right.
really just like a flossy way of slavery.
Right, the chain.
Yeah, all them diamonds, that shit just flossy way of
I heard
slavery.
diamonds. You heard this before? Diamonds are like a portal for like evil spirits. They go
I ain't
in and
heard.
out.
I ain't never heard that. But I mean, it wouldn't be hard for me to believe though.
Yeah, like a blood diamond.
For real?
Yeah, like rappers be having all these diamonds.
They be
and
tripping.
They don't know if they blood diamonds or not. You know, people die behind diamonds in Africa. I just be dead in the
You know what I'm saying? It get real like that, man. And these rappers, man, they don't stop playing. They old with.
They the ones who really got these people in the head rock like this, bro.
Well, and I was just talking to a brother about that. They the main ones that, man, they talking about in their music that they just shot a nigga. You know what I'm saying? They just hen. They not hen legs.
Degrading our women.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Calling them hoes in the music.
Come on, man.
It's all the agenda. 'Cause if they don't rap about that, they not gonna get
They
paid.
not gonna get their money.
Right.
They
But
not gonna get their money.
that's true. And now you have a generation of our people thinking that these rappers, because they look up to them.
It's cool, man. You got younger kids growing up want to be like this rapper because he think it's quote unquote cool.
Right.
It ain't cool though.
It ain't cool.
It ain't cool.
You know what I'm saying? You notice all these rappers talk about the same as that stuff.
Same thing. They just got a different way of saying it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? They talking about hitting that, man. Y'all seen what bro Fulio, he was beefing with who bro name? I forgot, but he was he was basically talking about his dead homie. He went to the graveyard.
Ace Young.
Hey, yeah, like bro, come on, we the only people that do that, bro. And this go back, this right here. Here go another curse. This Deuteronomy 28 and 54. He said, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother. Because back then, in those times, we was tender and delicate amongst each other. As men, we loved each other, bro. We showed love towards each other. But now the Lord said, since we didn't keep His commandments, He said we're gonna have an evil eye towards our brother. So that's why we the only people that's black on black crime, blood versus Crips. We fighting over a block we don't even own. We fighting over a block we don't even own. Like, bro, we don't own that block.
Yeah, I heard the man say that.
Yeah, like, bro. And we call each other ops. Yeah, like why we you know what I'm saying? We calling each other ops. Like, bro, we look exactly alike. You calling me an op.
So like, I had a question.
What's up,
So
dude?
like, not throwing no shade on
No,
my
go ahead. I'm real open.
But like, what to believe? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what God to believe? You feel me? Like,
Right.
There's a lot of God, but everybody ain't on the same thing. You feel me? So you said like equal and all that. Some believe in different. So like, what the best God you say?
Fast. Now I was gonna talk to bro right here, cause I got this book. I had this book. You got it? Babylon Timbuktu? You got it? It's which right now?
No, it's Houston.
Well, I got this book. Y'all can look it up. It's called From Babylon to Timbuktu, and it actually get into Islam, how Islam came about, and how it goes into how Muhammad. Hold on, let me see. Cause it was a time where the Jews, which are us, our people, cause we are nationality. Even if you go into Islam, that's a religion. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can be an Islam. You have a white dude, he can say he want to be an Islam. I mean, a Muslim. A Chinese man say he want to be a Muslim. But the difference between the Israelites, it's a bloodline. Like, this is our heritage. You can't wait. Like, our people, even if they want to deny it and say they're not Israelites, they can't. It's a bloodline. It's our heritage. It's a seed line. You know what I'm saying? And with Muhammad, when you get into the book From Babylon to Timbuktu, Muhammad, he was illiterate. He couldn't read or write at one time. So he was getting his information from the Jews that he was around, and that's how he ended up getting his religion, Islam. That's why when you read the Quran, you get into the Bible, it's kind of similarities. How you can't eat pork, they women just covered up. That's in the Bible, and that's why Quran means to recite. He was reciting what he heard from what our people was telling him. Because Muhammad was an Arabian. You know what I'm saying? He was an Arab. You know what I'm saying? So he was getting his information from Jews, which we are the real Jews. These people right here, they imposters. They not the real Jews. They took our identity. That's why they call themselves Jewish. That ISH just means like pertaining to, or you trying to be like. That's when somebody say, hey man, you acting real childish.
Are you acting real blackish?
Yeah. See
that
what
show
I'm saying?
Blackish?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got something.
Right.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Okay.
That's hard.
Right.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
That's different. Like when somebody say they took, bro. This what happened. I told the other brother. This how they took our identity. In 70 AD, cause we originally from Jerusalem. We from Israel, Jerusalem, Israel, right? So in 70 AD, they came into our land, which they the Romans. They try to hide their name with the Caucasians and white, but they really the Romans. They're the Romans and the Greeks. That's what they really is. They came into our land in 70 AD, and then they killed a lot of our people. So our people fled into Africa. We fled into Africa to hide from these people, because you know how in the school system they say Africans were selling other Africans. That's what they teach us in the school system. But no, Africans and Hebrew Israelites are two different races of people. Even though we're a dark race of people, we different. Just like how you have Chinese and Japanese people, they look similar.
But they're totally different.
They totally different. So when we fled into Africa, we hid from the Romans because we knew we could hide in there, because us and Africans are two dark race of people.
Right.
But Africans, they knew we wasn't the same people. Because even when you look at a modern day African now, like we move different. Our customs are different. You know what I'm saying? Even if you look at Black Panther, they have like the rings in their mouth, those big rings. They had the big rings in their ear. We're not the same as Africans. So they knew we wasn't the same people. So they sold us into the white man. That's where you get the transatlantic slave trade from. When the white man sold us into when the African man sold us into the white man. So when we left our land, that's when they came into our homeland. They started acting like us.
Right.
They started acting like they're the real Jews. When we left our homeland to hide from them, that's when they came in and said they're the real Jews. But in reality, we the real Jews, man. We God's chosen people. That's why when you read what Hitler said, Hitler knew. Y'all know about the Holocaust. It say this a quote that Hitler said, because he took a picture with Jesse Owens. He said, "Do you know who America has in its possession?" He was talking to one of his army soldiers. The dude said no. He said the soldier replied, "The Americans have the jewels of God. The Americans have stolen God's precious jewels." "What do you mean his precious jewels?" the soldiers asked. Hitler said, "America has stolen the jewels of God, his jewelry, the Negroes. They are the true Hebrews." So Hitler knew that we was the Hebrew Israelites. That's why he started all the gas chambers and all that. He killed the fake Jews. Those Jews those were the imposters that was trying to be us. So Hitler killed them all. So we actually the real Jews. We actually the real Hebrew Israelites, man. It just, so much stuff. And I said this too, even when I want y'all to look into that book. I think the whole book is on the internet too.
I just looked it up.
Yeah, get that book, King. I forgot what page it is, but it talk about Islam too. That's what maybe I was getting into, and it talks about it. And it was a black scholar that actually wrote it. His name was Rudolph Wentzler. He was going into how after Muhammad got his information from us, which the Bible, he kind of switched it up and stuff like that, and then he made his religion Islam. He was trying to force our people to join his religion Islam. But you had our people saying, no, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. He killed a lot of our people off. It was same thing with Christianity. The white man was trying to make our people join Christianity, and if our people didn't want to join, he killed us off. So that's basically how a lot of our people had joined Christianity and Islam from back then, when you had Muhammad trying to force our people to join the religion. Which really he got it from the scripts. He just changed some stuff up. Like I know it's a day called what's the day when Muslims fast? Ramadan.
Ramadan right now. I'm finna go break my fast.
See that?
I was finna go break my fast in a minute.
See that? And we got a day in the Bible called Day of Atonement. When we bust the fast, we fast for the Lord. So it all goes back to that time. You know what I'm saying? Go back to the dark ages.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that was good talking to you, my brother.
Oh yeah, King. I love.
Man.
Hey, my name Obadiah, King.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Most up, King. For sure, yes, sir,
Nice
yes, sir.
meeting you. Be easy.
Yes,
I'll be
sir.
easy, man.
All right, King.
Alright.
Yeah, look at that book. Look at that book, King, from Babylon to Timbuktu.
I got you.
Most deaf.
Less than 20%.
Okay.
Out here for 2 hours.
With that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Go Yasharala!
Come on, Yasharala.
Go Yasharala!
Come on, Yasharala.
Go Yasharala!
Come on, Yasharala.
Fine.